Hi you guys and welcome to my channel. This is Royalty and today we are going to do this beautiful eye look, and yet again we're going to use Maybelline eyeshadow palette Nudes of New York. And if you are interested in knowing how it all came about, don't forget to subscribe and let's hop right into this makeup tutorial. Hi you babies, welcome back again, and today we're going to play again with this eyeshadow palette. And by the way, this eyeshadow palette has a lot of potential and I think we can achieve many looks from it. It is super beautiful. And you have your nudes eyeshadows. All of your nudes are right here, the shimmers as well as your matte shadows. You have all the nude colors that you can wish for in a palette. And by the way you guys, it's pretty and it does a lot of good work. And we're going to quickly just do a nice beautiful look with it. You're going to cut the crease. By the way, we're gonna cut the crease again. And by the way you guys, I'm going to prime my eyelids before I could do anything. We need to repurpose some of our stuff. And by the way you guys, I think the very first eyeshadow palette I started with was this eyeshadow palette. It was very cheap, and by the way, after upgrading to a much affordable eyeshadow palette, I threw away the eyeshadows that were here. But I decided I'm going to keep the mirror, and this mirror is pretty beautiful. It's beautiful and it's very useful. I just decided to keep the mirror, nothing else. And by the way, I'm going to prime my eyelids and I am using the concealer from Rimmel London. This is a multitasker concealer. And you guys, I'm just going to use this mirror of mine. When you prime your eyelids, please ensure that you also, and you go right inside your eyelids and you go also to your outer corner. And I'm going to do same this side. I'm going to just blend. Today's makeup tutorial, since it's going to be a cut crease, I'm going to start with my transitioning shade, and the transitioning shade I'm going to use from this eyeshadow palette, it is the eyeshadow creator. I'm going to take it towards the inner corner. With a very concentrated eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go to the eyeshadow self-starter. Going to, ooh, the pigment baby! It's all about the pigment for me. And I'm just going to apply it right where my eyeball is ending, just to blend it with my transition shade. And you guys, when you cut your crease, you would like to ensure that you pile as much pigment color into your crease as possible. The next eyeshadow I'm going to go for is the eyeshadow explorer. I'm just going to just blend all these two eyeshadows. And taking the brush I was using to apply self-starter, and to take self-starter just a little. I'm just trying to diffuse the eyeshadow. Not self-starter, the eyeshadow creator. Just diffusing the eyeshadow self-starter. I think the reason why this eyeshadow is self-starter, I just think, I don't know why Maybelline decided to make this deep brown color as self-starter. It is because normally when people apply their eyeshadows, they start with a deeper color and then they will transition to the much lighter color. And by the way, that is not how I prefer to apply my eyeshadows. Nowadays I apply my eyeshadows the best way I know how. Other days, because of the time, I may not be able to really follow a certain technique. I just create my own. I'm just going to apply between self-starter and creator. This is the eyeshadow explorer. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this concealer. It's from Yardley. It's a multitasker concealer and the shade is Honey. I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. When I do my cut crease, I always make my brushes to be as sharp as possible. I apply my concealer on top of my eyes like this. Please forgive my daughter. She's in the mood of playing inside the house today. So let's go to the house. But for the purpose of today's makeup, I'm going to use the eyeshadow Inspire with a very fluffy eyeshadow brush. Just going to place in the middle part like that. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Just going to place, and right where my crease is being cut, I'm just going to ensure that I apply as clean as possible. And then you guys, you can apply one color or you can apply a different type of colors. And by the way you guys, I think as for me, the next eyeshadow that I would like to go for is the eyeshadow Founder. I'm tempted to go to eyeshadow Pioneer, just to place towards the outer corner. I think you guys, if you have multiple brushes, you are able to really maneuver your colors around if you have a lot of tools with you. And I'm going to go to the eyeshadow self-starter because I still want to maintain my crease. My crease is still gonna be deep. But you guys, if you wanted to really diversify your colors, you could have also went to the eyeshadow explorer and then transition like this. That way you would have a beautiful blend of colors. And then you guys, I think they should be cleaning this, but it's not necessary. I still have a few more clean eyeshadow brushes, and I would like to dip into the eyeshadow waist. Okay. So the waist is not giving us too much color. Maybe it could be the brush that I'm using. So I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush, going to take a protector and mix protector with soloist. I actually wanted to brighten up the inner corner more than that, and I'm going to go to the eyeshadow artist. Yes, the eyeshadow artist is doing what it was supposed to do. It's brightening the entire eyelid. And by the way, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply my liquid eyeliner. It's from Essence. It's Essence Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And I'm going to just leave it like that and do nothing more. I really love it when I mix my textures. Have the mattes, the shimmers. I think I'm loving everything about this look. I'm going to use the Lash Princess, and it's from L'Oreal Paris. I'm just going to apply. And then, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop my eyelashes. And these eyelashes, they are from Kiss. And their style is Pixie. I'm just going to place on the middle part of my eyelid and on my lash line and place it on my outer corner. Then I'm going to take this part and place it on the inner corner. This is how quick you can apply your eyelashes. You just place them on your eyelid, on the middle part of your eyelid, and ensure that it is well seated on the outer side. And then you take the inner corner and place. If you don't have a tool like this one, you can always use your tweezer because it can actually grab and hold your eyelashes. But should it happen that your eyelashes are longer than your lash line, you need to really cut them, but you cut them towards the outer corner, not from the inner corner, because the inner corner is the most delicate part that is made for your inner part of your eyelid. We're going to apply this primer. It is from Wet n Wild. It's a Prime Focus Primer Serum, and it is very hydrating, by the way. The reason why I'm going to go for a hydrating primer is because I'm going to use a very mattifying foundation with which I may end up really mixing it with another, because I can't wear a full matte foundation on winter, so I normally mix my foundation around. Please never mind my ashy hand. I'm going to use Maybelline and the shade is 64 Chestnut. I'm going to apply just this small pump and I'm going to mix it with Revlon Long Way Makeup, and the shade is Toffee, is for combination and oily skin. And I found this to really be working very well. If I want to apply a lightweight foundation, I found this Revlon foundation to really be the best foundation ever, because for me it's lightweight, is everything. I saw someone does. I don't know what one can achieve from applying the foundation like this. I'm just going to go ahead and tap and to blend my foundation. Ooh. I'm used to using the eyeshadows a lot. Today's eyeshadow application took way too long than I always do, because I think I was mixing too many colors. I'm not sure if we didn't achieve anything that we wanted, but let's check out this look when we are done applying the foundation. Oh my god, I shouldn't be destroying my eyebrows. I think you guys, for once, this is the first time I've ever found my shade with Revlon. I've been battling. I think the last time I applied the color Toffee from Revlon, it was looking way too light. And I'm glad that the liquid foundation, the color is working very well with my skin tone, and the shade is matching perfect. Even before I could mix with this one, it was just matching, because I hardly really get my shade. You can look at this. According to me, the only difference from the two is just the undertone. This one is a little bit warm. It has some kind of the warmth in it, with which is what I prefer from a foundation, because I have a warm undertone. By the way, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer. This is from L'Oreal Paris and the shade is Honey. I'm just going to then apply like that. And by the way, you guys, even if you decide to apply your concealer right here and just there, that is not a bad way to apply. It is not the bad way, it is just a preference. if you are one person that likes to really go in ham, I think the only trigger it could be the reason why you apply your concealer there in the first place. If when you apply your ooh, Lord have mercy, I think my concealer set a little bit too much, and I'm just going to I just avoided to apply this on my eyeshadows because some eyeshadows really they react terribly. The Makeup Revolution Infinite Bronze eyeshadow palette don't react very well to the setting spray. If you apply it, they start to separate. So that is that. You may really need to consider and check out those kind of situations. I'm not really sure what makes the Makeup Revolution Infinite Bronze eyeshadows to really separate when they come in contact with the setting spray. By the way, you guys, I'm going to use a translucent powder. It is from Yardley. I'm tapping it and then applying because I don't want to set too much. I become very dry on my under eye lately, so I'm taking away and then applying to set under arm. And then I'm going to set my forehead. And then you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply contour, and I'm going to use the Palladium Matte Bronzer just to contour my forehead and every place where I'm going to contour. And you guys, I'm going for a solid 8, so just thought I should apply this with you. I'm going to then use the same just to contour my nose bridge, using the same bronzer for my nose bridge contour. I don't want to lie, you guys, I've been really sleeping on Maybelline eyeshadow palettes. I've been sleeping on Maybelline products actually. I think one thing that threw me off with Maybelline, it was when I started applying makeup and then I went to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. That foundation is just good for people that doesn't have a problem with their skin. But as for me, because I was starting and I didn't know which foundation to buy, and I started with Maybelline and it didn't really do me any good. But I'm glad that the very first foundation I bought, I managed to finish it. In most products with which I have issues with, it really is unheard of that I will go ahead and finish a product that I don't really like, but I think it was a success for Maybelline. And I decided that I'm going to apply this Super Stay foundation with which I love. Still don't know why I didn't have my reservations with Maybelline. I'm going to use Makeup Revolution blusher and the shade is Baby. And then I'm going back to Maybelline Face Studio Bronze. Going to use this highlighter. And for anyone that would like to take lines, if you're going to use a highlighter on someone with a skin that is much deeper than this one of mine, the best will be this color because it has a red tone in it or the orange tone in it. It is very good for people of dark skin. And then you guys, I'm going back to this color, this highlighter. I'm just going to highlight my eyebrow bone. If we didn't receive any highlighting on our eyebrow bone, then I don't know what else we should be applying. And before I put away, I think I need to go to about 2 shades from this palette, and I'm going to use 2 flat brushes. And this brush that I'm going to use, it is from Beauty Treats. I'm just going to apply this color, mix a little bit with. I'm going to apply it under my lash line. I'm just reinforcing the colors that are on top of my eyelids. I'm just reinforcing them under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go to the eyeshadow self starter. And you guys, I'm not sure if you have really realized how naked your eyes are looking if you did not apply any color under your eyes, and if you did not put any mascara, your eyes look much naked. It's something that can kill or make them look. The eyeliner that I'm applying, it is from Elite, and the shade is for my skin tone shade powder. I'm going to use the Yardley, and the shade is Caramelized. I'm just going to buff and set the entire face. I'm using the LA Girl Precision Lip Liner, and the shade is Chocolate. And the lipstick I'm going to use is from Maybelline, and the color is 177 Bare Reveal. It's creamy nude. Winter can just mess me up, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Yardley 3-in-1 makeup setting spray, and I'm just going to apply and set the entire look. I almost forgot to apply mascara on my lash line. Alright you guys, let me go right ahead to wrap up this makeup tutorial. This is the final look of the tutorial. I really hope you love it. I hope you will share. Don't forget to press the notification button every time when I upload, you'll be notified. And this is Royalty.